Welcome back for another episode. So this is our episode 3.
Yeah, it's our episode 3.
We're so happy that it's like it's a form of our bonding. How's school? You went back to school.
Well,
Why?
since my school before was only 4 hours,
Yeah.
so imagine we jumped to 9 hours
Wow.
a day. It's more than working because right there, like normal oras ng trabajo is like 8 hours.
Yeah, it's good for you.
Yeah, I think so too because I feel as if even though, I have breaks and stuff, it still like gives me a chance and a choice to either be productive or to like, just not do anything. So in our school, we have like something called RCP, which is not free time, but we have no subject and it stands for required completion period.
Yeah.
So any tasks, assignments, or advanced reading we can do at that time, and I'm just like so happy that I have those periods in my school because I like being productive.
And I do think that's good for you because it's a form of a practice and discipline.
Yeah.
That when you go to college, you're used to it already and you adapted already to such
Yeah.
timings, yeah? So, without further ado, let's start this new episode. And episode 3 is all about expectations and responsibilities.
Yeah.
Like, I think that the best question would be, do you feel like later, don't answer yet, do you think that the responsibilities that you do here at home, aside from your studies, definitely your studies should be there, and we're here to guide you.
Yeah.
And you do have your timings, you have mentioned that, that's from 8 to 5. But it doesn't necessarily mean that because you're tired and perhaps you're exhausted the entire day in school, but you still have to do your chores.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that, being your father and a parent to you, I think that it's very important that you will have sets of tasks or chores
Yeah.
here at home. So is it now a burden or something that she thinks too much? We're gonna answer that. She will answer that, not
Yeah.
me for sure. Right?
Yeah, I will.
So to start with, allow them to know about what are the chores that you have at home. Part of it, which are part of your responsibilities.
Well, my like most common and normal chores here at home are of course to wash the dishes.
Yeah.
Number 2,
You started with that.
yeah, I started with that I think at the age of 7, but mom was still teaching
Yeah.
that to me at that time.
Yeah.
So I didn't really like do it on a daily basis. But now, when I became like an actual teenager at the age of 13, I started to do it on a daily basis. So I've been doing it for quite a while. And then she integrated some other chores for me. But the thing is, mom and dad don't really like, aren't really that strict with the chores. They're only asking.
I'm not. Why are you justifying now?
No.
Let's tell first before we go through more of those chores
Okay.
or anything that you feel like
I also
It's good
throw
for
the
you.
trash, obviously.
at night
At
before
night,
going
before
to bed.
Yeah. I also sweep the floor. And occasionally, if mom asks me to, I will fold the clothes or even like feather dust, dust in our house. And also
What else?
to take care of, Tiffy.
Take care of TV. When we're out for
Yeah.
groceries,
Because like,
errands.
yeah, since I'm responsible enough to stay at home alone, they're entrusting me with Tiffy as well.
No, but when you started washing the dishes, you feel like it's hard for you to.
No, I don't think
No,
so.
but you were palpak that time. I mean, you. Share it like before
Palpak, like,
because you were starting to learn. So
yeah, so I made
palpak means
Mistakes.
Mistake? Ano ba?
What? Like,
It's not polished.
yeah,
Like,
that.
what you were doing is like, you did it, but it's not polished.
It's not how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
proper.
because you were learning. Of course, it's
Yeah.
given.
I don't know. I felt as if like because I remember so many times where mom and you were like telling me, no, this is the way, for example, to wash the dishes, not like this. And then there would be times where there were still stains on the pots and stuff, and then you guys taught me all of that. But in the beginning I felt as if like, oh, they're giving me some chores to do now. So I felt, oh, I'm becoming responsible now. I'm growing up.
Straight away?
Yeah.
Straight away, you felt it
Yeah, I
like
felt that.
you have a task to do, and you felt like, okay, so this is like one of the definitions of being responsible. Is that what you mean?
Kind of, because I feel like at that age, and I mean, if you're a kid,
Yeah.
what we really want to be is to grow up quickly.
But did you
know?
feel like there was a need for you to help us?
At that time, no.
You were not thinking about it. So
yeah.
how, like, for me, when I was like giving the task to you as one of the house chores, I felt like I had to tell you that, like, you have to do it. Like, it's a must. Not because I'm authoritative or authoritarian.
Authoritative.
Not because I'm authoritative, but it's because I felt that time that you need to learn something. Like,
Yeah.
as a start. Like, because I want you to understand that because you're given a task, it's not because to make you feel like that you have to learn.
Yeah, life skills.
Life skills, yeah. It's something that you will bring when you get older. And so, yeah, so I think that was a good thing that we have started at,
Yeah.
you were 12 that time? 13?
I told you 7.
No.
Mom was teaching me already.
No, 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 no. 7.
Yes, I was.
No.
I remember. Grade
7.
2. Grade 2.
No, there's a little bit.
No, because mom was pregnant with Tiffy at the time.
You were 8 at time, and she was.
No, I was... Tiffy,
Turning 8.
Tiffy was born when I was 7, turning 8.
So guys, nagtatalo kami.
See,
How is
oh
that?
my gosh, it's like taking off the minutes to our episode.
Anyhow, so aside from that,
Yeah.
okay, so like it's just basic, like after dinner, you're going to wash the dishes. You will bring the trash to. It's just there
Yeah.
in the big trash bin outside. And then what else? So
Then-
like recently we have integrated you like sweeping the floor and what else? Dusting,
Sometimes I mop the floor too.
mop the floor, yeah. So how is that?
I actually kind of like it. Because before I would think of cleaning as like you guys being strict. But now since
Like a punishment?
Yeah, kind of like that. But now as I've like kind of matured, I feel as if that it's quite therapeutic to clean.
Therapeutic.
It is, Dad.
Why?
I don't know. I feel as if it's because it's one of those times where I'm at work by myself, and that through cleaning, I'm also getting like some kind of exercise because I'm moving
Yeah.
and my blood is circulating,
Wow.
better because I'm
We're
moving.
into circulatory system now. How is that?
I'm actually relearning that, so yeah.
Yeah,
But
no.
like, I just think that it's kind of therapeutic, as I've said, because I really like spending time alone and being alone in my thoughts while doing something very productive.
Yeah. So, to be honest, I'm so happy that you have learned if not most of the chores at home, but I think you have learned the basics. So as a father, I am very happy that for some of you guys, perhaps you think that it's not that much like my kids are doing that too, but
Yeah.
we're here to just, share this to you because like I personally as a parent, we have to know that it's character building activities more than anything else. It's giving them like an idea. As you age, you are going towards maturity,
Yeah.
and that it's part of it. It's inevitable that whether you like it or not, a day will come that you will have to know about this and that. Subconsciously or unconsciously, we are doing things
Yeah.
that we have learned at home. For the parents, we're going to be proud that, like our children are not a burden in their schools, or they might be in like their friend's house, helping the entire household
Yeah.
to speed up the tasks.
Yeah, and it's not just like for the household, it's also for you. I
Of
think if
course.
it validates, that you can do
Yeah.
and that you have the capacity to uphold the life skills that your parents have given you.
I'm so happy that you are appreciating all the tasks or the chores that you're doing here at home. And that makes me like proud that you're learning and that you are doing it wholeheartedly more than anything else. Back to school. Can you share to them how parang in-interview kita?
What?
You're balancing studies,
Yeah.
I mean, your time for studies, and you balance as well the activities that you have in school,
Extracurriculars.
and of course in the church.
Yeah.
Like you do volunteer, right?
Yeah, I do.
So
The church, well, I worship lead
yeah, sure.
in ENC.
So she's singing,
Sometimes,
guys, in the
yeah.
church.
Sometimes I also do backup if my schedule is tight, but whenever I'm free, I really try to, you know, like worship lead.
Yeah.
And then in school,
Part of what? Choir,
yeah,
band, what else?
because since school started, they really prioritized different clubs. So yeah, I spent the whole first week just auditioning for all of the clubs.
Yeah.
Because personally, I really like doing many things, and as I've said, I like being very productive because I'm kind of like my dad. Like whenever I try to commit to something, I want to do something also with that.
Yeah.
So it's kind
because
of
you
like
might forget.
yeah, it's kind of like a jack of all trades moment because
But it's not good,
I know.
You're multitasking. Multitasking is not healthy.
Yeah, I know, but my version, I don't believe in like multitasking, especially if I'm like, I have to do my academics, I have to do my clubs and stuff. I really think that I am organized with what I do. And whenever I do something, it's only one thing because I need to make sure that whatever I'm doing, I do it like, of course, wholeheartedly, and that my focus is on that one specific task.
Yeah, it's very important that you consider um, taking some rest as well.
Yeah.
You have to rest. It's not all the time that you have to do activities and that you will do like, again, your responsibilities at home and your responsibilities in school. But nevertheless, you have to have time for yourself.
Yeah.
Right? Guys, if you see her like tired, dead tired, exhausted, don't talk to her.
Yeah, please don't. Because I've said I like being alone. So if I'm very, very, like, I'm just done, please do not utter a word.
Haba na. Anyway. So now we're done with the responsibilities as a 15-year-old child. I mean, like a 15-year-old girl. I mean, you're still young,
Yeah.
like you have lots of things to do in the future. So now let's go to expectations. So I believe we have sit down with mom, you, myself,
A lot of times.
a lot of times, and we are open, guys. We are having a speak up culture at home.
Yeah.
And I personally, I believe that your child should be heard.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, the time when I'm driving or
Yeah,
when
it's
we eat out,
I feel like since we mostly like take kind of like road trips from Abu Dhabi to Dubai,
Yeah.
Dubai to Abu Dhabi, that's when it's really,
what?
like we're in the mood to like talk a
Yeah.
lot.
My pep talks are so much.
Yeah,
Like,
so
yeah.
long.
And one of the things that we have, like, part of the expectations is that she has to do good in school, right?
Yeah.
Not to be like the superstar, or not to be like the first honor and stuff. You know what you guys
Yeah, I know,
expect.
like academic weapon.
Yeah,
Like
but
that.
we're expecting her to things has to be together. Like if you have projects, you submitted it on time.
Yeah.
If you have exam, at least you have time to study.
I feel as if like you guys don't really talk to me about, my academics or grades that much because you can see that I'm doing good.
Yeah,
right?
for one, she's really doing her job in like studies and stuff. So I'm not the type of a father who will nag about it when I know for a fact that she's doing her responsibilities
Yeah.
in school. So why will I? Para namang ano yun, diba? It's not fair. It's not fair. So the only thing is that I personally don't believe in pressure. I don't pressure her. Like most of the time I tell her, I will not tell you like you should be the first honor. You should always be the
Yeah.
star in the class. No, I don't believe that because to be fair, I was never been like a star or something. However, I knew where I'm good at.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is that I always tell her to excel on those subjects, on activities that you are really good at. Because again, we're not like a family of geniuses, you know? Once again, I expect her to do.
Good.
Personally, I don't believe in mediocres.
Yes.
Okay? Like substandards and stuff. But again, because I trust her and I do believe that she's doing her job in school, I mean studying and stuff. So if there are problems in between, so she has to come to me and she will tell me that I'm really having a hard time with
Yeah.
mathematics, something like that.
It's mostly math though. Like I feel like that's my only problem.
That's always my Waterloo.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
You
really,
passed it down to me. Why?
and ironically,
Why?
I'm in sales.
Exactly.
You know, when
Bruh, like that's literally a BM dad.
I know. So yeah, that's the first expectation. Another expectation is has to take care of herself. She has to give some time, at least if not most of her time, some time for exercise,
Yeah.
for taking care of her skin, herself. Who will take care of herself? Us? I mean, look at her. She's grown up. I believe that when you're presentable and you're ready for the day, then you're ready.
Yeah.
Siguro kasi for some, they would say, your family loves to dress up and stuff.
Extravagant.
We are.
Yeah.
But not extravagant, I would say.
They,
Are
I
we?
mean, they think.
They
but,
think
but
that we
like
are.
to us, it's because we love to do it.
Yeah, we love dressing up. I mean, when I dress up, I don't overdo
Yeah,
it.
I think you're really strategic with the venue and what you're gonna wear, the weather,
And who are the people there.
Yeah.
The last is no boyfriend.
no boyfriend.
Tell
no
them.
boyfriend. Guys.
Share to them first that you're very open to mom when someone likes you or someone has a
no,
crush
I'm
on you.
even very open.
And
to
you also, when you have a crush on someone.
No.
Oh.
You know why? Because I don't have crushes.
No, you had before.
Of course, I had before.
Mom
Had
was like
one
chasing
before.
after you to the bathroom because you were secretly, I don't know, keeping something.
I remembered that time when you figured it out. I think you figured it out first because I left my literal diary in the bathroom and
I
then
did.
you read it.
So that time you got to know who am I.
Exactly. He's very nosy, guys.
Mali. Who I am.
Who am I?
Who am I?
Bro, what is this grammar? Yeah,
I'm a grammar Nazi.
you guys get the point. Like he's
Yeah.
just that type of dad who's gonna snoop into your business because who says he can't? He's the parent, right?
You know why? No, not because of
What?
that. You know, those little things and those little steps that you were taking in are very important to me. Why?
Why?
I was getting to know you.
Yeah, obviously.
Why? When you were born, do you think I know you already?
No, obviously
No.
not.
Only God knows you, right? And he is ahead of you.
Yeah.
And he knows what's your future, right? But your parents, like myself, your father, I don't know you yet. So it's like call me nosy, but I would say that, and I have said it before, that you are my responsibility. So I think that I have all the right to get to know
Yeah,
who you
exactly.
are. Because at the end of the day, you will spend most of your time here at home
Yeah.
with us. Had the chance to see your diary because that's. But how old were you then?
I was 12.
You were 12. She's
Yeah.
underage. But going back, why there should be no boyfriend?
My conversations with my parents, it's kind of like if I have a boyfriend, I should be, first of all, I should be grown up already. I'm like 15 and people around me are already starting to get like boyfriends and girlfriends or even like they've already had exes. So it's just kind of a distraction.
There are lots of what you call God's perfect time. And if you're asked to do a certain thing on a certain age, and you are expected to focus on those things first.
Yeah, exactly.
Because for me, you cannot do two things at the same time. This is a non-negotiable once again. Because she will never be good at one thing if she will have someone who will
Come just like try.
take your time.
Yeah, and distract me. That's what
No,
I said.
I know. Let's not call it a distraction or who will distract you. But I call it like someone who will take the time off from the more important things.
And the opportunities.
Okay. You just said it. Someone who needs to discover,
Explore.
and explore who you are. And if I'm going to compare you, I would say that figuratively, if she's like a fruit and she's not yet ripe, then she has to be where she has to be. That you should be still connected with the tree.
Yeah.
You know that exploring sometimes is not healthy for you
Yeah.
when you're still a minor.
That was what we've talked about like literally earlier in our life skills class with my teacher, Sir Mark. We were talking about when he asked us a question, when is the time that when you're exploring, you should stop?
Yeah. What was the answer?
My answer was like, even though I'm being open-minded to new experiences and that I'm not afraid to, to explore who I am because I'm still young. I have an identity, but of course things will change over time. I feel as if I explore in something, but it does me more harm than good,
Exactly.
that's when to stop.
You nailed it. So I think we're already there.
Yeah.
That's why it's very, that number 3 expectation is, for me as your dad, I am really praying that you will understand why, because out there are lots of temptations. There are lots of things that perhaps you will not be able to understand.
Yeah.
So here inside our home, if there are some things that you don't understand, again, you speak up and let us understand where you're coming from, or why you want us to understand your perspectives. Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that would be all with regards to her responsibilities and our expectations to her.
To my girls, hi. If you've listened to or watched this podcast, I just want to give you a big acknowledgement and a big thanks. And I just want to say that as 15-year-olds, teenagers, we're still, even though we have an identity, not everything that we think is our identity will forever be that way. And just remember that we always change every single day. And I just want to remind you girls that even though, you see other people, for example, having boyfriends or girlfriends, please don't just ride with the tide. I want you guys to think to yourself first and to try to reflect on what things you're very passionate about. Yeah, and knowing your purpose. And I know it's kind of hard to say that because, of course, we're still teenagers and we're still figuring it out. But I just want to say that exploration is good, but remember that if you are doing more harm to yourself, like people pleasing, or just getting a boyfriend because all of your friends have one, or even like being in the wrong circle of friends, then I just want you guys to really reflect on what you actually want in your life and the people that you surround yourself with.
That's right. To all the parents out there, I pray that you will be able to understand what are the needs of your children.
Yeah.
That's first. Again, I pray that you will have that kind of discernment. So thank you once again for being with us.
Yes.
It was a fun episode, a fun yet mali. Is it fun?
Yeah, it's fun.
It's a learning as well.
Yeah, fun but eye-opening episode.
As you grow together with your family, you would love to go back to the things that you have discussed.
Yeah.
And all of you will celebrate how your family won even with the obstacles on the road, because it will never be perfect, 100%. But know that God is always in control, and know that God has a perfect time for everyone and for everything.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
this has been Joey,
And this has been Kin.
and this is Me and My Dad. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you in the next episode.